been a minute. How you doing? How you doing? Look at those veins. I'm getting veins. I'm leaning out. It's been a minute. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I'm on my way to the gym. I think this is episode 3 or 4. Important update. I am now 208 pounds. 208. I repeat, 208 to be dropping this weight. What I've been doing is sleeping for 7 to 8 hours a night, right? Trying to get in my sleep. I have been training for 3 to 4 days a week, no more than 4 days a week for proper recovery. And I space it out within a day or two. So like today is Tuesday. So I'll take tomorrow off, Wednesday, and then I'll hit the gym hard on Thursday. But if I hit it really hard today, then I don't have to work out for 2 days. But I'm recovering pretty quickly. I'm going to be 44 years old on June 22nd. So I know with this youthful face, I don't look 44. But here we are, 44. Might as well just say 44. So sleep, active recovery. Almost lost my phone again, but I caught it. Sleep, active recovery. I've been fasting for pretty much every day. It's usually 18-hour fast with the 6-hour eating window. So what that looks like is I will stop eating most days at 8 p.m. and then I will not eat or do anything to spike my insulin levels until the afternoon of the next day at 2 o'clock. And then I'll usually break my fast with like protein, some almond milk and water. And then I'll have see how my body handles that, which seems to be fine for now. And then I'll have dinner with my family, usually with my wife, because my kids like to sit at their own little table in the living room. But we made a deal. When there's company over and all that, we sit at the table. Like holidays and stuff, we sit at the big table whenever possible for those big holidays. My workout today is probably going to be, I like to start up with 15 to 20 minute kettlebell complex. Hey, how you doing, viewer? I'm on my way to the gym right now. I just dropped my kids off at school. You're probably doing the same thing. How are you? I'm now 208. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, let me know y'all can hear me. Sound off in the comments. How are you? How you doing? Thank you for joining me on my series. If you're try it out, you might have a good time with it. So enjoy the content, my series. You can check out my other stuff too. I'm going too fast on the freeway right now because I'm getting really excited about what I'm talking about. The hand here, right? I am Loud Italian. You can catch me at YouTube /thatlouditalian. Most days I stream video game content, but I have a new series called From Dad Bod to Father Figure. So check me out. Enjoy it. If you have any questions or comments, I will do what I can to answer them when I do park and I get to the gym. I'm about 15 minutes out. So just been going over my new weight loss. I hit a new weight loss goal. I'm now 208. I have 33 pounds left. I'm My goal is 175. I want to get there by the end of the year, and I'm doing everything I can to make it so. I'm doing fasting, 18-hour days with a 6-hour eating window, about 6 to 7 days a week, so pretty much every day. I'm training in the weight room 3 to 4 days a week, no more than that. Let me know y'all can hear me. Hi, how you doing? I am doing probably terrible as I'm chatting because I'm a guy, and guys can't typically multitask, right? We can do something okay, but we can't do everything, right? So ladies are probably like, that's right. Yep. But yeah, good. I hope the feed is good. I hope the audio is good. So yeah, I was just talking about my 208 pounds. So I'm doing the fasting. I'm doing the working out. I'm taking active recoveries. But what's really helping me? What's seriously helping me? Good, awesome. Is the fact that I'm getting in my 15,000 steps a day. I have a Garmin watch, and it keeps track of my sleep, and it keeps track of my steps. And what I've been doing at work is I've been taking I started myself, which is I get to work, like I'll start at a time, right? But I'll get there about an hour before I'm supposed to start, before I'm clocking in, and I will do laps around the building. I'll just walk around the building, and I'll try to get in 3 to 5 laps, three laps minimum. It takes 3 to 4 minutes to walk around the building one time, and you generally 15-minute breaks. And so I'll take my break, and then I will drop it down, probably here in the heater. And so now that's the glare. But I am doing, oh man, what's going on with this traffic? I'm not in LA. What's happening right now? This isn't LA. Does nobody work anymore? Nobody works anymore? Why is the road so busy all the time? Why? They send people back to work, like whatever happened to Zoom calls and stuff, right? Whatever happened to answering your coworkers and all that in your house wearing pajama bottoms and a decent upright shirt? Anyway, side tangent. But yeah, I can get distracted. So but yeah, I'm talking about my steps, and then so basically what I've done is I've turned my breaks and when I start, before I start from work, I put it into walking sessions, right? And apparently things are starting to catch on, and management's taking notice to my physique and stuff, right? And my energy and my confident level and stuff, right? And they're like, what's going on with this guy? So they kind of want me to lead like his Valentine's Day walk. And so I think I'll do that. That makes sense. They had me in mind, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to be literally taking coworkers on walks, like around the building or whatever. And I'm going to have a nice polo shirt. I'm going to have a nice red and little black, you know what I mean? And apparently I'm an extra large now, right? I've been an XXL for so long. I kind of have this big man complex in my head to where I feel like I am larger than I actually am. But I got kind of fitted for an XL shirt, and then they're like, yeah, you're not gonna be an XL for too much longer either. You're gonna be like a large. So yeah, that, and with this face, could you imagine how old I am right now? Can you sound off in the comments below? How old is this guy right now? How old is this guy? He's 43. No, he's not. He can't be 43. Not with that skin. Look at that skin. It looks great. Yeah, I'm gonna be 44 in June. 44. So, yeah, here I am. Here we are. You know. Enjoy the content. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all those things. And I will do what I can to answer them. And I will sound off who was in my channel today when I get to where I'm going. I'm getting to the gym. So, yeah. So I try to get in 15,000 steps a day. I got a Garmin watch. I try to sleep. I work out. I do all that. I do all those things. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm Loud Italian. What else has been going on? Well, I've been streaming. I'm live streaming. Neo 3. I'm loving that game. I'm playing that game. I beat the first game finally, and I'm playing the third game, and it's a lot of fun. I kind of know where I'm going with my build, and so I'm going to be doing that. But this talk is mainly about my journey and stuff, right? So, and I'm kind of breaking into another series from dad bod to father figure. The guy's journey. So, how are you guys doing? How are you? How was your day? And and the reason why I created this channel to begin with, and why I'm talking in front of maybe like 5 viewers, possibly, definitely 1. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for taking the time to join me. And however the YouTube algorithm found you, thank you for tuning in. It means the world to me. I'm only trying to get better. I'm only trying to get confident, and the best people in the business say you got to be able to talk to the camera with 0 viewers, right? So I'm talking to you, and I hope you're doing well. How are you? How are you really? If you're going through some stuff, hey, I get it. I've got my own issues too. You're talking to a guy who's a veteran. I was in the Marine Corps, and if you're a veteran or know any veterans, good, I'm glad you're fine. That's good. And I've got my issues, I suffer from things. I've got anxiety issues. I've got post-traumatic stress disorder. I have, I have anger and irritability issues, right? I'm taking medications and stuff, but I found that this YouTube thing that I'm doing is helping me, and this may help you, and if my channel brings you a little enjoyment, a little laughter, learning something new, then that's what it's all about. It's not a place to judge, shame, or blame. It's a place to hang out and just, chill out. Maybe you're folding clothes, you're doing some laundry, right? And you're trying to kill some time because you find laundry folding boring. I get it. I don't fold laundry. I wash the clothes, right? I wash the clothes, and then I put the clothes in the dryer. My wife doesn't really put the clothes in the dryer. She kind of leaves them in the washer and forgets about them, But lately she's been good. And so, I'll throw it in the dryer, and then when they're done in the dryer, I'll usually separate them, like these clothes goes to my son, these clothes go to my daughter, these clothes go to my wife, these clothes come to me, and I put all my work clothes usually out by my gym bag and whatever, and I have all that ready to go, and I'm good. I'm kind of ahead of it today because my wife did all the laundry yesterday. And I have all those clothes ready to go, so I don't have to worry about the whole laundry day, because my days off are Tuesday, Wednesday, right? And so today's my Saturday, right? So people's Mondays are usually my Fridays. And I have a three-day holiday coming up. Well, 1-day holiday, and I'm management's happy with my performance. And I enjoy what I do. I don't get out of bed in the morning without saying the following. Basically, Loud Italian or Ryan, all you're gonna do before your feet hit the floor, you're gonna have a good day. You're gonna have a really good day, and that's it, right? You cannot have any other. And with me, I have to do that. I have to make sure that I am green for go before my feet hit the floor, and I start my day that way, right? And I do my best. I do my best to make sure that I am in a decent mood before I clock in, because there are people who have expectations, right? And it's a responsibility of mine now. Like once you become a leader, it's a responsibility to be in a good mood. You cannot see others. You can't allow the others to see you in a bad mood, because they're looking for you to be in a good mood, because they need you to anchor them. They need you to lead them. They need you to be in a good mood for them. And I promise you, when you do that for them, you're going to benefit yourself. It goes both ways. It does. It does. It really does. And the more you do it, the easier it gets, right? Like my fasting and all that. It was tough to do. Kind of. And I've done it in the past, but I would drink alcohol on my days off, or I would eat tons of carbs or whatever, right? Like non-whole foods. And so generally now my diet consists of like eggs and rice, little potatoes. No, like my carbohydrates are no bigger than this fist. And I try to keep it like 40-40-20. 40% of the plate's protein, 40% of the plate is fibrous vegetables, spinach or whatever, and then I have like 20% carbs. Excuse me. And I'll have blueberries. I'll have yogurt. I will have fruits like Honeycrisp apples. That's my favorite. I love Honeycrisp apples. If you haven't tried any Honeycrisp apples, I recommend that next time you go to your local grocery store. Get those. And specifically the apples. I buy organic only because it just tastes better, not because of I have a thing about if this is organic, I'm not going to eat it, right? I'm not going to get all crazy and hot and bothered about whether or not something's organic or not. Like, what I don't understand is, how can a person be considering organic all the time, right? And then I big containers and jars or whatever of alcohol. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't think you should be concerned about organic. I think you should be probably concerned about your alcohol consumption, right? Right? And your liver. So organic Honeycrisp apples, I love. What else? Blueberries, that's a staple of mine. Greek yogurt, mix my blueberries in with my Greek yogurt. Talking about what I eat, right? And I try to get in a good amount of protein. I do train hardcore, and I do fast and all that stuff. So my insulin level, store food for energy. I'm trying to find parking. My parking spot's been taken, so I got to find parking. I pulled into the gym. We're 20 minutes in. All right, I got a spot here. I'm gonna go ahead and park and wrap this up. Parking. Spots are so small. I don't know how anyone could fit in here. Barely fit in here with my freaking electric car. Bad parking. Hate it. I always back in when I park. I don't like to do 3-point turns. You ever rode with me? I hate it. I can't stand it. I just like zooming out, you know. All right, I have parked. Let's go ahead and kill the car and wrap this up. So, yeah, Jennifer, thank you for joining me. Glad you're well. Hanging with Bree. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Bonnie Blanco, good to see you. AI Creator 645, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go work out now. I'm going to go get mine. I'm going to sweat a crazy amount. If you want to catch me later, you can catch me streaming Arc Raiders. I usually stream with with a buddy of mine who I work with. And that'll be after probably 11:30. We'll see, probably like 11. We'll see how long my workout is. I try not to go for more than like an hour. I don't really need more than 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and handle it. But I am Loud Italian, and thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to sound off in the comments. Thank you for all you do. I hope you had a good day. I hope my channel finds you. Hey, you're enough. You know, you're enough. I see you. I hear you. I appreciate you, and I value you. Okay? Somebody does. I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner. I'm your fan. I'm a fan. I'm in your corner. I am Mickey to your Rocky. Okay? Dun 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 dun. Right? The Rocky theme song. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Be kind. Kill it. I'll catch you in the next one. 208. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And I will talk to you in the next episode. Enjoy the content. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I am Loud Italian. Have a great day. Peace.